All right, you guys, it is officially nightfall. It feels amazing out here. And I got my tea and I'm getting ready to go and do something that I haven't done in a while, which is literally just kind of like go and sit down and chill. And I'm going to have my tea outside and, just enjoy the breeze because it's a nice breeze out here tonight. You guys, it's beautiful. And you know what I said? I see this young man every single day. It's a young guy. Can't be no older than my son, about 24. You know what I mean? And I see him every single day, and I never really say much. And I saw him this evening, and I told him, I said, you know what? You are such a handsome young man. Did you know that? And he looked at me and he just blushed so big. And I said to myself, we had a little conversation after that or whatever, and then we parted ways or whatever. I moved on about my business. But I had to realize, I was like, Ty, you are one of those older women now. Like you're one of those older women now. Like there is no, turning back behind that. You are one of those older women that just love to speak life into people. One of those women that just love to see people be their best selves. You don't like to see people unhappy. You don't like to see people down and out. You don't like that type of shit. You know what I mean? I like that for me. I'm not gonna lie. I like that for me. I like that that's who I am. I like that that's my personality. I like that I go through my own stuff, but at the same time, I'm not so caught up. Have a good night, okay? Bye. I'm not so caught up in what I'm going through that I allow my energy to, cause problems in other people's energy or in other people's journey or in other people's lives. I'm thankful for that. I think about that often because the reality is that we really do have the ability to change people's energy. You really can, whether it's in a good way or whether it's in a bad way, and sometimes we don't really realize that. We be too caught up in ourselves, we be way too caught up in ourselves. And so I said, you know what? That's a beautiful thing to be selfless. You know what I mean? But it was a cute little moment though. I had to say something because I was going to hop on my camera anyway and move forward. But I'm actually chilling. I'm just trying to find myself the perfect place to have a seat and chill and have my tea. I'm just looking, you guys. But anyway, aside from that, I thought about some things. In reference to what I've gone through. And I think that maybe the reason that, I know some people are going to be like, girl, duh, but see, I didn't know that. So, it's a new revelation for me. You know what I mean? And so I'm thinking maybe the reason that people wanted to silence me so badly was because they wanted to carry out some crazy narrative, that false narrative that people had put out there. People have been lying on me and they've been taking full advantage. I am convinced that they have been taking full advantage of the fact that I'm a loner. I stay to myself. I don't bother people. I don't be talking to people. I don't have a whole bunch of friends. I don't really be in people's faces. I don't be in people's vibe. I vibe by myself, do my own shit, right? People have been taking advantage of that. And me speaking up and speaking out, what it feels like, I'm not going to sit back and lie, what it feels like is God, this tea smells so good. Is I found a cute little garden area here. It feels like straight targeting, bullying, and a whole lot of haterism. That's what it feels like. And I don't understand where it came from. That's the only thing. If I knew where it came from and why, I would probably be able to understand a little bit better. But I don't think people want me to gain any understanding. Some people may even be afraid of me gaining understanding because they're like, if this bitch understand why we came for her and she decides she want to clap back, that's going to be an issue. And then niggas is going to be going through this and this and this and this. And then well, not necessarily, because I'm not that type of person. I'm not a violent kind of a person. And I'm also not I'm not a negative person. You know, I'd rather forgive you, gain understanding, and, move on about my business before I sit back and, be worried about all of that. That take too much energy, baby. You talking to somebody who done had 3 children on her own, honey. Okay, I've carried children, okay? And that ain't no shade to nobody, but let me tell you something. It is not easy to carry the world on your shoulders while you are building a world within. Do you understand? Getting ready to give birth to somebody else's world. Okay, that person is your world, a world within worlds. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Shit. And that's real talk. Everybody don't have time to be involved in that kind of shit.